Hi guys, today I'm going to be reacting to RWBY Volume 4 Chapter 8, which is called A Much Needed Talk. So in 3, 2, 1, start. So in the last two episodes, Qrow was fighting Tyrian.
Really? No questions?
Of course we have questions. This is just a lot to take in.
Sure, of course.
So these maidens, they're powerful fighters that
Is he
don't
still
need
poisoned?
dust to use magic.
Yeah.
And there are 4 of them?
Yep. Always.
Which means that whenever one of them dies, the power transfers to someone, a female, that they care about?
Whoever was in their thoughts last. Important distinction. Best option, it's someone we can trust. Regardless, their souls become combined, in a way.
And that's what you were trying to do to Pyrrha. The night the tower fell.
I miss
You were trying to
Pyrrha
turn her
so
into one
much.
of them.
The previous Four Maiden, Amber, had been attacked. She was young, inexperienced. And her assailant, who we now know as Cinder, somehow managed to steal some of her power, but not all of it.
Yeah,
We were
through
afraid
that
that
bug.
if we didn't do something, the rest would go to her as well.
So you forced it on Pyrrha.
We didn't force anything. We explained the situation and gave her a choice, and she chose. You were there. You heard her.
It's a destiny that was imposed, though, to be honest.
That guy, Tyrian,
Yes, hard
why
decision.
was he after me?
Silver eyes.
You definitely painted a target on your back with what you did at Beacon. I told you having silver eyes is a rare trait, and the fact that you're someone that was able to use them seems to have upset some very powerful people. Not many people know about the silver eyes, but those that do aren't very happy that one has surfaced. That's why I've been keeping an eye on you. Wanted to make sure you were safe. All of you.
Well, then, why not just travel with us? It seems like that would have been way easier.
He was using you as bait.
Look, I wouldn't put it like that. It's complicated.
What is all of this? Ruby's being hunted. The schools are being attacked. All for what? What is the point of all of this? Will you just tell us what's going on?
Would you sit down? You're stressing me out, kid.
He's got a point, but yeah, it's about
Not many
time.
people are super religious these days. This world's been around for a long time. Long enough that people have created dozens of gods. But if you believe Ozpin, 2 of them are actually real. They were brothers. The older sibling, the god of light, found joy in creating forces of life. Meanwhile, the younger brother, the god of darkness, spent his time creating forces of destruction. As you can
Another
imagine,
fairy
they both
tale?
had pretty different ideas about how things should go.
What?
The older one would spend his days creating water, plants, wildlife. And at night, his brother would wake to see all the things that the elder had made and become disgusted. To counteract his brother's creations, the god of darkness brought drought, fire, famine, all that he could do to rid Remnant of life. Life always
Is
returned.
this a story, or is this actually
So one night,
real people
the younger brother
that
went
became
and
a
made
story?
something that shared his innate desire to destroy anything and everything.
The creatures of Grimm.
You guessed it. The older brother had finally had enough. Knowing that their feud couldn't last like this forever, he proposed that they make one final creation. Together. Something they could both be proud of. Their masterpiece. younger brother agreed.
Which is?
This last great creation would be given the power to both create and destroy. It would be given the gift of knowledge so that it could learn about itself and the world around it. And most importantly, it would be given the power to choose, to have free will to take everything it had learned and decide which path to follow. The
What?
path of light or the path of darkness.
It's a fusion of both powers.
And that is how humanity came to be.
But what does that have to do with us?
Well, that's the kicker. See, the four gifts to mankind, knowledge, creation, destruction, and choice, aren't just metaphorical. Each of them exists in a physical form, left behind by the gods before they abandoned Remnant, and each of them is extraordinarily powerful. If someone were to collect all four, they'd be able to change the world, and that's exactly what the enemy wants. The Huntsman Academies were created to train generations of humanity's protectors, but they also serve another purpose: guarding the relics. When Ozpin's predecessor founded the schools, he built them around the relics to act as a fortress. Not only would they be easier to defend, but they would be
So
constantly
it's just that there's
surrounded
so
by
much
trained
information
warriors.
to take in.
The hope was that hiding the relics would keep mankind from using them against itself. And of course, keeping them out of her reach.
So are these stories connected though? The one with the Four Maidens?
yeah, there's that.
Her. You mean Salem?
That's right. Not much is known about her, and quite frankly, that's not what matters. What matters right now is that she wants the relics. And if she gets them, it's not going to end well.
Broken Moon again. Blake.
You know, you can always go in and say hi.
I don't want to bother him.
A father's never too busy for his daughter.
Not all of my friends would agree with you on that.
Here.
What? Where are you going?
You've never been very talkative, but that boy you brought home loves to run his mouth. I want to hear more about the adventures of Team RWBY.
Collie, is that you, dear?
Just put it on the table. Then slowly walk
Hey,
out.
Dad.
Blake. Well, this is a pleasant surprise. Please, come sit. Don't worry, I've got it. Sit down, sit down.
I don't want to keep you if you're...
Nonsense. I've been cooped up in here all day. You still take sugar, right?
Oh, actually,
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Oh, here, take this one.
No, really, it's no big deal.
You sure?
Positive.
Old habits, I suppose. Might want to let it cool.
Right.
So, is it warm in Vale?
Huh?
It just seems like your outfit doesn't cover very much.
It covers plenty.
I mean, a little more armor might help, don't you think?
I'm fine. I don't need armor. I can look after myself.
I
Oh my god, that is just funny.
I know you can. I'm sorry.
She just had
Why?
an outfit change.
Why would you say that?
Sweetheart, what's wrong? What did I say?
How can you still love me after what I did?
Blake,
Your father, man.
your mother and I will always love you.
You were right. I shouted at you and yelled at you, but you were right. I called you cowards.
It's okay.
I should have left the White Fang with you and Mom. I should have listened to you, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Blake, it's fine. We never held anything against you, and I never feared you would fail. The only thing I ever feared was that you would fall down the wrong path. And I am so proud to see you haven't.
But I did. It was...
And you pulled yourself out. You came
This
back.
is a really sweet
There aren't
moment.
many who possess that kind of strength, and even fewer that have the courage to face their demons again. Vale,
With his
Mountain
first
Glen,
impression
Beacon.
of like Son,
You
I wasn't
confronted
sure
the
whether
White
I'd
Fang
like
time after
Blake's
time.
dad.
He
But
didn't
seeing
do it
this
alone.
is
No, you
definitely
didn't.
better than Weiss's dad. Weiss's
Which
dad
is
is
why
just
I
like
wanted to ask you,
a complete bastard.
why did you leave Vale? Why did you leave your friends behind?
To protect them. Oh my days, really?
Whoa! This isn't the bathroom! I'll just be going. Sorry to interrupt this tender
Oh
family
my
moment.
days, Son, man. He's such a
I
comic
really
relief.
don't like you.
In time.
All
In
right.
time.
So let's say we believe all of this. There really is this crazy evil being behind these attacks, not just some thugs trying to become powerful.
I
Why
really hope
doesn't
John
Qrow
has
know?
an epic moment.
Why isn't
in
Atlas
the
going after
finale.
them? Or Mistral?
And why aren't we
At
in more of a
some
hurry to get to
point.
Haven? Shouldn't we be getting them a message? What if they're next?
The headmaster over there saw what happened to Beacon. He's not dumb. He'll be on his guard. Besides, it takes time to mobilize forces like that. Do you really think they planned out that attack on Beacon overnight? And to answer your question, it's the same reason we keep quiet about the Maidens. If the whole world knew about the relics, about Salem, it would be chaos. We'd have another great war on our hands, and this time, you'd have to fight. Look, I had the same questions too. But old Ozpen always put his foot down. We can't cause a panic. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that. Salem's smart. She works from the shadows,
You don't want people
using
to,
others to
like,
get what she wants.
panic
so that when
about
it comes
such
time
a
to place the blame, we
dark
can only point
situation.
at each other. She's trying to divide us, humanity. And so
Wonder what
far,
her
she's done a
motive
pretty
is,
damn
though.
good job.
All right. So what should we do?
Yeah, what's the plan?
I don't really know. Ozpen has put a lot of trust in the headmasters. Like I said, the schools are an important part of stopping Salem. Atlas is going to be on high alert after the last attack, and Vacuo is, well, Vacuo. It'll be hard to hire thieves and scoundrels to fight against other thieves and scoundrels. Take that. Add in the
Wow.
fact that Cinder and her crew claim to be from Haven, and I think it's likely the next target. So, we're on our way to the headmaster. Haven't heard from him in a while, even before the attack. I'm hoping he has the answers. All right, I think it's time you kids got some sleep.
Uncle Qrow,
Yeah?
this is a lot to take in. And it all sounds crazy, but I'm willing to do whatever I can to help. Because I trust you. But why couldn't you trust me? Why couldn't you just travel with us instead of all of this secrecy and...
Look, this has nothing to do with trust. It's a long story, okay?
Seriously? Now you're tired of telling us stories?
They deserve an explanation.
Did you know that crows are a sign of bad luck? Old superstition, but it's how I got my name. You see, some people can absorb electricity, and some people can burst into rose petals. And some people are just born unlucky. My semblance isn't like most. It's not exactly something I do. It's always there, whether I like it or not.
What?
I bring misfortune. I guess you could call me a bad luck charm. Comes in real handy when I'm fighting an enemy. But it makes it a little hard on friends and family.
What?
Well, you are just a real
He's
bundle of
comparing
help,
his
aren't you?
semblance to being like a bad luck charm?
Yeah,
For semblances were to be benefits.
Where are you going?
taking a walk.
There's nothing else you want to tell us?
So does that mean turning into a crow is
Not
the
tonight.
semblance, or if it's just a shape-shifting ability? Because I always assumed it was just shape-shifting ability. I didn't see that as a semblance. It has to be separate, surely. And now I'm confused.
No concept of privacy, no respect for personal
Oh,
space.
man.
I'm sorry, okay? Ow! I'm sorry!
Ugh!
Look,
He
I
just
promised it was important.
eavesdrops.
I needed to find you to talk to you.
What, son? What could be so important?
I was talking to your mom and she said something weird about the White Fang.
I'm stopping you right there.
But
I told you. I'm not here to fight the White Fang. I'm not here to fight anyone. I'm here to rest, to figure things out, and to see my family.
your mom said White Fang members don't wear masks in Menagerie. But I saw one at the market yesterday. I even got a picture.
Son,
Look, I'm trying to help.
I don't want your help.
Jeez. Damn. The thing is, he was trying to tell you something. Yeah.
A freaking ninja?
A spy.
But why would... Hey, wait!
What's happened?
The White Fang is evil, I totally called it, and I'm bringing your daughter back!
Oh man, I love Sun. Oh man, he's funny. I don't like how
We should
easily
probably get
Blake
moving.
gets irritated.
Yeah.
But anyway. Oh man, I totally called it White Fang are evil. You need treatment. Oh, what the fuck? Coughing purple?
Well, that's unfortunate.
You guys seriously need to go to a hospital. Okay, damn. No, that was a very informative video. So Qrow told Team Ranger another folk tale about the origins of Remnant. And that Salem is after the relics. I'm gonna have to rewatch this to like understand better, but it seems that Sun and Blake have also run into a problem. There are spies that are watching Blake, I guess obviously ordered by Adam, it seems, searching for more